we're talking about Novavax, right? We've been talking about Novavax. We actually got Pauly, our own very own Pauly, got a really nice interview about his work that he's been doing with us at Organizing for Better Tomorrow. Second time with all this Novavax stuff, we've gotten the name of the organ there. Thank you, Pauly, as always. But it is, and thank you, Pauly. Everyone should be thanking Pauly for the work he's been doing on this because Pauly's been doing a phenomenal job. And he really,
Yeah, absolutely.
so really happy with the work he's been doing, just really giving it his all. So he dusted off the fax machines. I call that the WMD of activism. Uh, I'm not sure if that joke is allowed or not, but it's very real, and it is a weapon, is a tool of activism, specifically with Congress and people associated with the federal government, because they're, I believe, legally required to keep their fax machines operable. So fax machines seem really outdated to me and you, but it's still legislated that they have to keep it up and running as a point of contact. There's a thing you can do with fax machines specifically where you send blank black pages, and it's really toxic. It's toxic activism, but it is expensive for them. It gets expensive really fast. So when you start sending faxes, you're basically letting them know that you're a few feet away from just destroying their fax machine budget. So within 2 days of him pulling out the fax machines, Novavax got contacted to say that basically the FDA wants to, they put up a new hoop. There is a process for post like marketing where once you're allowed to market, you're supposed to come back with efficacy data. But they're saying, instead of just saying, hey, we just need extra data for approval, they asked for them to agree to deliver post-marketing material that they would normally deliver after approval, before approval, which is just like really weird. It doesn't make any sense. And we kind of figured that like they're just using the language that they think they're supposed to use to sound like they're being like like they're doing their job technically correct, but they are on the cusp of approving it. So, making this engagement is really important. And that's the same reason the activism we're doing is working right now, is because I keep telling people, you got to write unique letters. Speak from your person. Everyone has written an email. Everyone has done social media text. You got to write from your person what you actually need and what you actually want in this situation. And you need to put that forward. I mean, we can have bots write all these things and write a computer program to send in a bunch of form letters. They're just not that effective. And we have to keep this energy going because we have a lot of things to fight back on. And among them is getting kids Novavax approved. And right now, the RFK and co anti-vaxxer team is really thinking about trying to get rid of kids' COVID vaccines in general. So we need to take all this energy and take all this momentum that we have right now and channel it directly into the next step of getting the kids approved. And then once that is done, and hopefully it's not under EUA, it is still as an expansion of the BLA, then hopefully we can take a little bit of a breather, because once it's approved with the standard approval, it's approved forever. They can technically like de-approve it, but that's a huge process, a bunch of steps. There'll be a huge amount of press on it. It won't be something that's done quietly. So that means the vaccine is here and we don't have to keep fighting and scrambling for it all the time.